Hi everyone, welcome to How to Electronics. The ESP32 controllers from Espressif are among the most popular choices today for IoT-based designs. Ready-made ESP32 development boards like the NodeMCU-32S and ESP32 DevKitC are widely available. But they are often too large in size and include power-hungry regulators and USB-to-UART chips, which makes them unsuitable for compact and battery-powered applications. That's why it's important to design your own ESP32 board optimized for battery-powered IoT projects. In this tutorial, we will learn how to design a compact circuit and PCB for the ESP32 controller, including an efficient Buck-Boost Converter, battery charging and management IC, and a simple programming header. To reduce power consumption and save board space, we have avoided USB-to-UART chips like CP2102 and instead use an external FTDI adapter for programming. This approach makes the board smaller, more energy efficient, and perfect for powering with a small lithium-ion battery that can be charged either via USB or even solar power. So watch this video till the very end to learn how we can design and test this board. For now, let's get started. The PCB used in this project is sponsored by 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝘁𝘂𝗿𝗄, a global leader in PCB manufacturing and assembly. 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗄 provides high-quality PCBs with fast production and delivery times. For new users, there is currently a special campaign that includes free shipping and generous discounts, making PCB prototyping far more affordable. Let's take a look at the schematic of this project. At the heart of the board is the ESP room module, which integrates the ESP32 SoC, onboard antenna, and all required RF components. This schematic is designed around a single-cell lithium-ion battery as the power source. The main building blocks of the circuit include Buck-Boost Converter, TPS63020. This IC provides a regulated 3.3 volt supply to the ESP32 and other peripherals, even when the battery voltage drops below nominal. To charge the battery, we are using battery charging IC called BQ24092D. It handles safe charging of the lithium-ion battery through a Type-C USB connector with built-in protections and charge indication LED. The voltage divider R11 and R12 steps down battery voltage for measurement using the ESP32's ADC pin I034. The programming header here provides easy connection for an FTDI adapter to program the ESP32 automatically, without needing to press reset or boot buttons. There are some GPIO and power headers as well. Multiple GPIO pins are exposed for connecting sensors, including dedicated 𝗙𝗁𝗁𝐶 pins, along with 3.3 volt and GND headers for external modules. This particular pin header is for 𝗙𝗁𝗁𝐶 OLED display, which is optional. This schematic was converted into PCB layout using easy EDA, with all components placed on the front side of the board for easy assembly. Standard 0603 SMD packages are used for resistors and capacitors, while the ESP32 module, Buck-Boost Converter, and charging IC are also SMD. This ensures a compact and professional design. Here is the 3D view of the PCB. The 3D view looks awesome and the board after assembly will look the same. Now, it's time to order PCB. The Gerber files for this project can be directly uploaded to 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂. By using their online quote system, you can choose board material, thickness, solder mask color, and quantity. Thanks to 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 promotional offer, new users can even benefit from discounts and free shipping on their first order. After choosing all the details, it's time to place. As you can see, the free shipping has reduced the quote and look at the amazing discount. Finally, I placed the order. After 1 week, the PCB box was delivered to me. Look at the PCB quality here. It's simply amazing and has one of the best quality. Now, solder all the SMD components on the front side of the board. Once assembled, connect a 3.7-volt lithium-ion battery to the battery connector. To test battery charging, plug in a Type-C USB cable. The red LED will turn on, indicating power is plugged in. To check whether the battery is being charged or not, use the multimeter and check the battery voltage. As you can see here, there is rise in battery voltage, which indicates the charging system is working fine. In case you want to connect some sensors and modules, use this GPIO and power pins. At this particular header, you may connect an OLED display in case you want to use a display function for your hardware. Now, it's time to upload the test code. I have written this test code for this project. This code will read the raw ADC value using the IO34 ADC pin and calculate the total battery voltage. The ESP32 can be programmed using an FTDI module connected to the prog header. The programming is fully automatic, no need to press reset or boot buttons manually. From the board manager, select the ESP32 dev module. Also choose the correct COM port. Then upload this code. After uploading is done, open the serial monitor. The serial monitor will display ADC values, sensed voltage and calculated battery voltage, confirming that the board is working correctly. All the detailed written guide related to this project can be found in the website article of How to Electronics. You can find the bill of materials, schematic, PCB Gerber file, source code program and other instructions here. I hope you like this video, so why not drop a like and hit subscribe button. Finally, thank you so much for watching.